Hi there. I'm Emma, and welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're going to talk about something very special. It's something you already know well. It's something that can feel beautiful and difficult, exciting and scary. Today, we're talking about language learning itself. Yes, the process of learning a language. Your process. Your journey. So, take a deep breath. Sit back. And let's begin. I want to ask you a question. Why are you learning English? Take a second. Think about it. Is it for your job? Your studies? Your family? Travel? Or maybe it's something personal. A dream you've had for a long time. There is no wrong reason. All reasons are good. What matters is you started. And that is powerful. Learning a language is not just about vocabulary and grammar. It's not only about exams and rules. It's about connection. Connection with people, with cultures, with ideas. When you learn English, you open the door to the world. You can talk to someone in another country. You can understand a song, a movie, or a book. You can speak. And you can be heard. And that changes everything. But let's be honest. Language learning is not always easy. Sometimes you forget words. Sometimes you say the wrong thing. Sometimes you understand nothing. And that can feel bad. You may think, I'm not good enough. But listen closely. You are good enough. You are learning. And that's more important than perfection. Let me tell you a story. There was a girl named Hannah. She wanted to speak English, but she was shy. In class, she never raised her hand. She didn't want to make mistakes. She thought other students were better than her. But one day, the teacher asked, "Who wants to read this sentence?" No one said anything. So Hannah raised her hand. Her voice was quiet. Her words were not perfect. But she read it. And the class clapped. From that day, Hannah started speaking more. Her English improved. But more than that, her confidence improved. Why? Because she tried. And that is the secret. If you want to grow, you must try. It's okay to be slow. It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the journey. In fact, they are your best teachers. Every mistake shows you what to learn next. So don't run from them. Welcome them. Say, "Thank you, mistake. You are helping me grow." Now, let's talk about daily practice. Many people ask, how can I become fluent in English? My answer is, one day at a time. You don't need to study for 5 hours a day. Even 10 or 15 minutes helps. Listen to a podcast. Read a short story. Talk to yourself in English. Write a message. Watch a video with subtitles. Do something small. Every day. And that small thing becomes big over time. Let me give you an example. Imagine a plant. You water it a little every day. At first, nothing happens. But one day, a small green leaf appears. Then another. Then more. Soon the plant grows tall. That's how language learning works. Be patient. Be kind to yourself. And keep going. I know it's hard sometimes. You may feel tired. You may feel stuck. You may think, I'll never get better. But you will. You already are. Think about how much you've learned so far. You understand this podcast, right? That means you're improving. Even if it feels slow, you are moving forward. Trust yourself. Now, I want you to repeat some words after me. Say them out loud if you can. If not, say them in your heart. Ready? I am learning. I am growing. I am doing my best. My English is getting better. I believe in myself. Good job. Say these words often. They are true. Before we finish, let me give you 5 simple tips to enjoy language learning. 1. Listen every day. Even just a few minutes of English audio helps. 2. Speak, even if you're scared. Speak to a friend, a teacher, or yourself. 3. Don't worry about grammar at first. Focus on communication. 4. Read things you enjoy. Books, stories, or articles that make you smile. 5. Celebrate your progress. Every word you learn is a victory. You are not just learning English. You are building your future. Now take a deep breath. Smile. You're doing something amazing. You are learning a new language. And that takes courage, patience, and heart. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Keep learning. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now. Hello again. It's Emma. I'm so glad you're here today. That means you're still learning. You're still trying. You're still walking on your English journey. And I'm walking with you. Today, I want to talk more about what it really means to learn a language. Not just the books or the lessons, but the feelings, the habits, the small things that matter most. Let's start with a simple truth. Learning English is not a race. It's not about who is fastest. It's not about being better than someone else. It's about one thing: becoming better than you were yesterday. That's it. If yesterday you knew 5 words, and today you know 6, you're winning. If yesterday you were scared to speak, and today you said 1 sentence, you're winning. Your progress is real, even if it feels slow. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who worked at a small shop. He was learning English, but he didn't have much time. Every day, he listened to English on his phone, while sweeping the floor, while opening the shop, while eating lunch. He didn't understand everything, but he kept listening. One day, a tourist came into the shop. The tourist looked confused. He asked, "Do you have toothpaste?" The man didn't understand every word, but he heard tooth and paste, and he guessed. He smiled and said, "Ah, toothpaste, yes. One moment." He gave the tourist what he needed. The tourist smiled back and said, "Your English is very good." That one sentence made the man feel proud. He said, "Thank you." After the tourist left, the man laughed to himself. He thought, "It's working. I'm learning." And he was right. You don't need to understand every word. You don't need to speak perfectly. You just need to try. To listen. To speak. To live in English. A little more each day. Now, let's talk about fear. Yes, fear. Fear is something many learners feel. Maybe you're afraid of making a mistake. Maybe you're afraid of looking foolish. Maybe you feel shy. That's okay. Fear is normal. Everyone feels it. Even native speakers sometimes. But here's something important. You can feel fear and still speak. Fear doesn't mean stop. Fear means you're doing something important. Something brave. Something new. So if you feel afraid, that's okay. Speak anyway. Because every time you speak, you get stronger. I remember one of my students, Ollie. He was quiet. Very quiet. He always got the answers right in writing, but never raised his hand in class. One day I asked him, "Why don't you speak?" He looked down and said, "Because I don't want to be wrong." I smiled and said, "But you are learning. That means it's okay to be wrong." After that, I gave him a task. Just 1 word a day. He had to say 1 English word out loud, every day, in front of someone. It could be hello. It could be thank you. It could be water. Any word. At first it felt strange. But after 2 weeks, he was speaking full sentences. After 1 month, he joined a conversation group. After 2 months, he was laughing and telling jokes in English. Not perfect English, but real English. Living English. And that made all the difference. So here's something you can do right now. Pause this podcast when I say, pause. Then say one sentence out loud in English. Any sentence. You can say, I'm learning English. Or, today I feel strong. Or even, I like coffee. Ready? Say it when I say, pause. Pause. Great. You spoke. You used your voice. That's how it begins. Now let's talk about your brain. Did you know that learning a new language makes your brain stronger? It's true. Your memory improves. Your thinking becomes clearer. You become better at solving problems. And, most importantly, your brain becomes more open to new things. Language learning is like exercise for your mind. So, every time you study, you're not just learning English. You're building a better brain. Isn't that amazing? Here's something else that helps. Enjoy the process. Don't focus only on the end goal. Like fluency. Enjoy the small things. Enjoy that moment when you understand a full sentence. Enjoy it when someone understands you. Enjoy it when you remember a new word. These are small wins. But they matter. They keep your heart full. Let's do a few powerful sentences together. Repeat after me if you can. I am learning a beautiful language. I am not afraid of mistakes. I enjoy learning English. I speak with courage. I am proud of myself. Good. Repeat these every day. Put them on your wall. Write them in your notebook. Say them in the mirror. Words are powerful. Especially the words you say to yourself. Let me leave you with 3 more thoughts before we finish. First, never compare your English to others. Everyone learns at their own speed. Second, use English in real life. Write a text. Listen to a podcast. Watch a video. Join a group. Speak to a friend. Third, never stop. Some days will be hard. Some days will be slow. But every day is a chance to grow. Keep going. You've already come so far. And I believe in you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. You are strong. You are smart. You are learning a new language. And that is something to be proud of. I'll be here again next time, with more stories and more support. Until then, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.